Hello everyone and welcome back to another match here on WWE 2K22. This one suggested by 404 Mitsubo. I never get that right, to be honest. He suggested Stan Hansen and Terry Gordy going up against Toshiaki, Kawada, and Mitsuharu Misawa. Right, butchered those names. If anyone does know, especially you, Mitsubo, do you know if either of these two were... I mean, I have checked back and there is record, I believe, that Misawa and Kawada were tag team champions at some point before. So that's pretty decent Stan Hansen, isn't it? Does anyone know if either of these two teams were an official team that's worth having as part of our ongoing tag team ranking screen? And if so, do you know if either of them had an official tag team name? As far as I can tell, Kawada and Misawa never really did have an official tag team name. I'm assuming Gordy and... well, which is where this match has probably come from. So yeah, if anyone does know of any specific tag team names, do let me know. If there is no specific name, we're just going to call them, I don't know, Kawada and Misawa, or Hansen and Gordy. Let me know as well if it is worth adding them on to the tag team rankings. I want to see a lot more of, well, all of these people actually. They're a chunk of people we haven't seen a lot of. So when I saw this match suggested, I thought it was a really cool idea of one that I really wanted to see straight away. And let's get straight into the action. So of course, Tornado tag team match, because the game is ropey on normal tag team matches. So, of course, if you're new around here, Stan Hansen is the guy with the black trunks, knee pads and boots. And he is currently battling up against Toshiaki Kawada in the black and yellow tights. And behind them, you've got in the... that is red, isn't it? Like the maroon? Is it maroon? Trunks is Terry Gordy. And he's currently looking to fall away slam there for the moment, it looked like. Now he's going for the big splash on. In green and white, that is Mitsuharu Misawa. Known as one of the best wrestlers ever, I believe. I think that's the case. I've not really seen a lot of them. I've seen like snippets, as everyone always does. Him and Kenta Kobashi had some fantastic matches in the past, and he has quite a few of Dave Meltzer's 5-star matches in history. So he is a big name. He was someone who was taken from us far too early in, I believe it was an accident inside the ring as well, which was even more sad to see. And somebody who I think is probably, I mean, like this day and age, you know about Okada, you know about Tanahashi and that sort of stuff. I mean, I know a lot of you out there watching these videos are probably slightly younger than me. So when I was younger, I was sort of watching wrestling in the late 90s. There was no internet. Back in my day, there was no internet. Well, there was, but it was at the very, very early stages. There was no DVDs or anything like that, and I never saw much ECW at all, apart from when there was a little wrestling VHS shop I found in our local town that would import ECW videos in from America that we could purchase. And there was a lot of stuff like that, so I would imagine that Misawa now is probably at the same sort of level as you would expect a Tanahashi or an Okada or someone like that, but because there wasn't that much or that easy to sort of put that around the world, not a lot of people knew about him and Kenta Kobashi. It wasn't until companies like Ring of Honor or WCW or them sort of people started bringing these people in from Japan that a lot of the audiences started to see how good they were. And I think that's the disappointing thing for me, is that I never really got to see a lot of these really top class wrestlers like Misawa and Kawada we see in the ring now. Which is one of the massive benefits of doing the Universe mode. We have no limits. No age limits, no style, no company. It's all about exactly who you guys want to see and when you want to see them. As Kawada now ranking back at the arm of Terry Gordy. See Stan Hansen in the background, a big sick lariat right into the back of the neck of Kawada, who's a dead weight at the moment. Stan Hansen looking to try and drag him away for the ropes for the pin potentially. But Misawa is not going to be there. Misawa goes to the pin of his own on Terry Gordy, and both guys kicked out of the pins, but I don't think the referee would have counted it because he'd already started counting the The Stan Hansen pin as there's a butterfly powerbomb there by Misawa on Terry Gordy. The knee in the face by Kawada, but it's only a 2 count. Misawa dropping his body weight across the back of the neck of Terry Gordy. Misawa now in with that snap suplex. Stan Hansen with the strikes now on Kawada before taking him up into the pile driver. Misawa dropping the elbow into the heart. Now only a 1 count there as Misawa comes across and breaks up the pin. Stan Hansen, big clubbing blow into the spine. Another boot into the spine as well. Kawada now in with that Russian leg sweep, but rolls it straight through on Gordy, in with the ground and pound strikes. And the longer this match has gone, the more it seems to... Oh, stop saying that. As soon as I say that, I'm going to say that goes, the more it's starting to suit Kawada and Misawa, and then straight away, we see a complete turnaround on that. Like I say, complete back and forth these matches at the moment as Terry Gordy now in with that big superplex from the top on Kawada, as Stan Hansen dropping a big boot into the face of Misawa, and now it's Gordy in with a pin as there's the massive lariat by Stan Hansen. That's his finishing maneuver, and that could be game, set, match. Referee very slow though to get down because he was counting the other pin, and that might have helped Misawa here. But it has just about. If the referee had started counting that straight away, I think Misawa would have been in serious trouble there. Misawa, lovely German suplex. Kawada now with the Hurricanrana. Now all of a sudden, once again, the match is completely turned on its head. Misawa trying to run through Stan Hansen. That's not going to work, is it? Stan Hansen is a big, beefy boy. We know that one. Again, Misawa trying it, but again, Stan Hansen is a big, beefy boy. Gordy now with a pin on Kawada. Misawa not paying attention, obviously trusting Kawada to kick out of that one. Misawa now in with a pin of his own, while Kawada taking down Gordy with a dragon screw. It's still only a 2 count. Terry Gordy now in. Oh, there's Misawa with another butterfly powerbomb, the second one of the match, but still not enough. Discus forearm by Misawa on Stan Hansen. Absolutely dropped him. Terry Gordy now throwing Kawada into the ring and stalking Kawada while Stan Hansen dropping Misawa. Stan Hansen's actually been busted open. Gordy with a pop-up powerbomb. That could be enough. Hansen has Misawa under control, but it's not enough. Hansen went for the big lariat once again. Misawa was able to avoid it. Kawada with a rolling kick. This is a great match so far. Thank you very much, 404 Metsubo, for your suggestion. And that's enough. Misawa and Kawada pick up the victory. Whew. What a match. Misawa is currently on a +4. That's going to move him up to a +5. Kawada. Is he not on the rankings? No, of course he is. We've had him before. I'm sure we have. I spelled his name wrong? No. Toshiaki. What? We haven't used him before. I was convinced he'd wrestled before. But apparently that was his debut. Okay. Okie doke. Well, let's get him added in. So it is Toshiaki Kawada. Big name from Noah. I might be wrong on that. It might actually be New. I don't know actually. Let me know again, because that's a citation needed situation that I'm not 100% sure on. So let's find somebody. There we go. So I'm just updating the rankings. I like to make sure I do it before I finish the videos. There we go. So Kawada moves up to a +1. Stan, the man Hansen, moves down to a -3. While Terry Gordy is going to move down to a -2 in the rankings. Well, there we go. Big win then for Kawada and Misawa. Fantastic match as well. And once again, thank you very much to 404 Metsubo for your suggestion. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow for some more action. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Good night, God bless, auf Wiedersehen, tatty buys.